We over at East Oakland Boxing Association.
Yeah.
Right. So when is your next fight?
My next fight is December 3rd. It was supposed to be November 12th, but the promoter changed the date, and so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little, frustrated because I just found out actually yesterday that Jamie Mitchell from the Mayweather gym over there pulled out. So not sure why. We're looking for an opponent, but it's going down either way. December 3rd, we fighting. I'm fighting you. Whoever going in, I'm fighting.
So that's going to be a first pro
My first pro fight.
A pro fight.
So I'm looking forward to it. Fighting at 122, 120. We'll take anybody. I can't wait for the event because I'm actually going to take the kids, the 5 or 6 kids, hopefully that have been committed. I want them to walk me into the ring. I'm doing this all for them. Of course, it's my last hurrah, something that I want to prove to myself that I could do. But just to show them that you can do it. I'm 34 years old and we doing it.
Right.
And I just want them to feel that rush, to even just to get in the ring with me. I just really want to make them proud, and even actually like yourself to see the people that have been to this gym. There's so much history, and I just want to honor that because it's very important to understand and Paul and just the boxing program in East Oakland. So I just trying to do the best I can with what I got.
Right.
And nothing fancy, just hard work here.
So have you thought about going to Mexico and getting a couple of fights?
Well, my trainer is actually from DF, and my dad's side of the family is from Guadalajara, Jalisco, so I know that anything's possible. I got friends in San Diego and TJ, so we can do it. It's just, us female boxers, we have to work, It's not like the male, fighters.
Right.
So it's just managing time, but I know that my trainer's down. So if we need to go there, then we need to go there. So I'm just hoping that we find an opponent ASAP because we're going to do whatever we can to get a fight, no matter what.
So how do you feel about now that promoters are starting to add more women to their cards?
Well, I feel it's amazing. I feel like it's just we're getting there. They're little steps, but I think it's great that promoters are starting to add female fighters to their card because it's an exciting fight. We always just want to keep it going, but you also notice the technique. Sometimes guys just go in there and they're just brawling it out, and when girls are really doing the same thing that guys are doing. We're working out 3-minute rounds. I don't even know why, by the way, they don't let us fight 3 minutes. We always down for whatever because we do the same workout, road work, training. It's all the same. All I know is that the reason why the girl fights are more exciting to on the card is because we're doing it not for the money, we're doing it for the love of the sport.
And that's what's real.
And we want to win because we still want to win.
Right.
Ain't nobody going over there we're not gonna be no punch bag.
Oh no. It go down. They be scrapping like the last fight with Raquel. They was in there scrapping.
Yeah, Raquel was too much for her, but still, it was a good fight. It was good. To me, I respect any young ladies. Anybody actually that wants to do the sport because it really takes a certain type of person to put in that hard work and dedication. A lot of people, like even in this gym, I see people coming and going. Nobody can really stay committed, and that's why I do respect the ones that do. Because you miss birthdays, you miss baptism, you miss, even your birthday party, you miss whatever, So you really have to respect those lonely boxers.
So what would be your best punch? Like everybody has their best punch. Tyson has his.
My hook is really strong. Now to me, I just gotta land it right. But I'm a long fighter, so just a simple 1-2 and the jab. I know Lukey loves my jab. Shout out to Lukey. So I've been working that a lot because I've been a little gun shy with it, but I'm starting to now kind of just believe in myself and also just do what God give me. I'm not gonna be no Tyson fighter. God give me this long, lanky, build, so I gotta embrace it. Because what happens when you start to be something that you're not?
Right.
Right. You actually mess up, or you're just not being effective with anything. So just saying, what? This is what I got. I'm gotta be long. I'm gonna fight there. There's no reason why I should be fighting inside, but I can bite down. But bite down at my distance.
Right. So what inspired you to do this? What made you want to become a boxer?
Well, it's actually a long story. When I was going to college on a basketball scholarship, I lost my basketball scholarship because I got a DUI. I had one beer, and that you could get a DUI. I was driving a bunch of my teammates, home because I was the DD, but I had that one beer, and literally almost right before we were gonna go. captain of the team. Everybody's drunk and I'm fine, but he was nice and all. The police was nice. I passed all the tests. Anyway, long story short, I got kicked off the basketball team and I lost my scholarship, which I was very, very sad, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm gonna go back to Oxnard and tell my mom. See you later, boys. All right. I was gonna tell my mom that I lost my scholarship. I'm gonna be the first to graduate in my family. What the hell am I gonna say? What am I gonna do when I go back to Cali? This is in Washington. But I was sitting in Coach's in her house, in her living room, and I told her, what if I could prove to you that I could be responsible? You know, will you give me my scholarship? And that means I couldn't go to school because my parents didn't have the money. I didn't have a scholarship. I couldn't play basketball because I wasn't going to school. So she's like, I had to work, and I was working 4 or 5 different jobs, and that's when I was working for the YMCA when I found this coach up there in Washington and started boxing. I did it for like 4 months, if that, and I fought actually Queen Underwood, who was the first lightweight or first girl to go to the Olympics. Man, I got my ass kicked, by the way. You know, I would fight her now, totally down, but she's a little heavier than me. But I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't even respect the sport because I was like, I'm a basketball player. I don't need to run. I'm in shape, but totally different sport. Like my legs felt like noodles, and then honestly, once that year was over, I only did that for 4 months. That year was over. Coach actually, you know, she gave me her word and she gave me my scholarship back. So I stopped boxing. 10 years later, here I am, and I've been actually started. I always worked with youth programs, and I've always coached all different types of sports, mostly softball and basketball, and then helping with coaching the boxing. But 10 years later, here I am, and I've been doing boxing for like consistently for like it's gonna be 5 years now. And what I love about it is that really boxing is a metaphor for life. It really, really proves to you that it's like your opponent's really not anybody else but yourself.
Right.
You know, so yeah. So I mean, I could talk all day about how it happened, but I'm here definitely for the youth so they can stay off the streets, and also to just so they can learn some self-confidence, and also to learn some respect in their community, because there's a lot of fights and gang violence and all that. There's nothing but drive-throughs and drive-bys, and I'm about health and wellness, so I don't like that there's a bunch of drive-throughs and drive-bys. You know what I mean? So I just want them to either be in the gym, stay healthy, and even if they don't want to compete, I know that the workout itself actually, you know, makes them feel confident for themselves so that they can compete outside of life. You know, because it's hard. It's a rat race.
That's real.
So that's my purpose, and I'm about the kids being student athletes. You know, since I was a student athlete, fortunately I had one of the kids that is one of my best fighters. I grounded him for like 5-6 months. If his parents or any family not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. They're not gonna fight for me. Because to me, so far, almost all the kids, actually 100% of my kids that I've ever coached, they graduated high school.
Right.
You
and
know?
that's the blessing.
Yeah, and so I just need them to be able to know that that's important. I mean, because sports, yes, it's made me who I am. It's saved my life. But my education is going to be able to get me a little further, right?
That's right.
So I just wanted to be about that, you know. And hopefully I could at least spark, you know, a change, just like Tupac said, just spark somebody to make change, you know, in the world. And that's all I could do. Sometimes I get overwhelmed because I was like, I can't help everybody. Or maybe that kid don't get it, or the family don't get it, but I'm doing the best I can, you know.
So is there any links where your fans trying to reach out to you?
For me, you can find me on Facebook, Dalia Gomez Valenzuela, and or Instagram, Vertical Skills with a Z. You can find me on there. I should make one of my nickname. My pro nickname is La Pantera, but I haven't yet.
Right.
But hey, find me on there. Hey, I'm transparent, so go on my personal page. It's all good. And you know, check out Sports Connect Us, right?
That's
Sports
right.
Connect Us. That's, you know, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Maybe you can come by and you know, meet all the kids and see everything we do. It's like crazy. There's about 30 kids in here, you know, training, trying to make it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Well, let me end this interview. Any shout outs?
I just want to shout out to all the fighters in the world, and all the kids just trying to make it even when they think that it's not possible. There's somebody that believes in you, so, you know, stick with the people that are supporting you even when you're down. Shout out to Lukey, shout out to Andy Vanessa, who's going to fight in Vegas for the title. He's the man. You know, shout out to Andre Ward, who's gonna fight too. Come back, come see a gym that you also sparred in. I know he came to work out here You know, shout out to my trainer who's been loyal and committed to me, Filimon Contreras, to my sparring partners, to all the local pros here in Oakland, trying to make it happen.
So, since this is a competitive sport and this is boxing, is there anybody you want to call out?
Well, it's you, Jamie. Why you pull out just yesterday? You know, with all due respect, I mean, she was supposed to, like, I mean, supposedly she has more experience than me. So, you know, I'll fight anybody. You know, like that's something that I'm not afraid of. I'm too old to be afraid of anything. You know, I do give the respect to my coach to make the call, but. You know, that's all I can say is Jamie. I would love to in the future fight, you know, the Serrano sisters, which Amanda Serrano, she's, you know, world champion. You know, respect to her. You know, that'd be awesome to be able to get in the ring with her. But she's what, 30-0 right now. I'm not there yet. I'm barely starting. But one day, maybe.
Maybe Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey could come spar, man. She for free. Ronda Rousey, with all due respect, she can't box. So to me, you know, she's welcome in any boxing gym because it'd just be like some heavy bag work.
Oh,
you know?
And then that sound like
you know, she's heavy, way heavier than me, but no, we down. But like, hey, but you know, then again, still, I could, you know, I'm not gonna backtrack on my comment, but I know this: I support her as a female fighter, and she's doing what she's doing. To me, to see all the stuff that she has done is still like so respectful, so amazing, because that girl trains hard. And what she does, because believe me, if she elbows me, I'm a biter like Mike Tyson. But you know, like that, what she does, like, it's still hard work. You know, it's still something that you have to stay motivated to do and be the best at it. You know, but it's boxing is a different world. So if she don't kick me and elbow me.
Alright, y'all, it's my old boxing gym. It's Paul Wright, Boy Garcia, and Garcia. Man, this brings back memories, man. These are all the old school pictures.
Well, a lot of them actually, there's most
All
of these
new?
are mine, but there's some that are like messed up. Like these two were here, and they're about to throw them away too. I was like, no.
Oh man, that's history.
I want to throw away the Leonard and Durant.
Oh no.
No. I don't care if the rats are eating it.
Right.
Putting it up.